Hello, welcome back to Dean's Talk. Today you join me at the Concours of Elegance at Hampton Court Palace. I've been here, I think, once before, but it's absolutely stunning venue. It's probably one of the best venues in terms of car shows in the UK. It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got obviously this stunning lake that runs through, and then obviously behind you've got actual Hampton Court Palace. But yeah, it is an absolutely amazing venue, filled with the best of the best. Classic, modern classic. It's obviously newer stuff, older stuff. We've got the new Valhalla over there. But yeah, today we're just going to have a little walk around, show you some of the highlights. I won't film everything because otherwise the video will be about an hour long. But join me along to and check out what they got. So we're starting off on a little lineup here. Two very special cars. We've got a McLaren F1 GTR in this stunning livery. This is one of, I believe, 28 of these cars. And then over here, you don't see these that often, but you have the Ferrari FFXK Evo, which they only made 40 of, which is obviously part of their FXX program, which is obviously track only. But yeah, take a look at these two. Absolutely incredible to see in person. We've got some more modern stuff down here. 488, 600 LT, yellow with the silver wheels, very nice. Roma, we've got, what's this, Performante Spider, yep. Newer shape NSX, we've got DBS, a mirror, 458. Got a lovely 675 LT Spider here, stunning orange, next to the GT3 RS. So we're going to have a little look down this lineup. We've got a lovely Continental GT number 9, one of the limited edition Bentleys. Got a lovely Vantage here, Volante. Nice plate on that. Very rare TDF in quite a punchy livery with the blue with the stripes. That is pretty stunning. 722 SLR. These are super rare. I think off the top of my head, 722s, I think they made about 140 of them. Could be wrong. Alongside, we've got DBR9s, full on race car. We've got an EB110, one of 139. This one's an EB110 America. We've got a V8 Vantage Volante again. Prince of Wales. Another Aston. The Zagato, Vantage Zagato. BMW M1. Got a very nice lineup here of some convertibles or roadsters. We've got an AC Ace Bristol. We've got a Ferrari 212 Export 1951. That's going way back. One of the first Ferraris. That is amazing to see, and a very, I think this is a deep red. Yeah, couldn't tell with my sunglasses on, but an absolutely gorgeous deep red. We've got a D-type right here, Jaguar D-type. Always nice to see. Over this side, what we got? We got the C-types. We've got the D-type, the C-type, and over here we've got a Ferrari 212. Again, another one. This one's from 1952. Pininfarina design. Another 212 Vignali Barchetta. No idea how rare these are, but I'm sure they are very, very rare. Red with the kind of tan brown interior. That is absolutely stunning. He's been on the Mille Miglia. What a legend. And then over here, we've got an Aston DB3S Coupe from 1955. Quite a funny looking Aston, really, isn't it? It's, don't know. You can kind of tell it's an Aston, but it also doesn't look like an Aston. Um, I'm not sure I like the look of that, the design wise. I don't know. But anyway, moving on, we've got very rare 250 millimeter Vignali Spider. They've got some very nice old Ferraris here. Very rare. And red with the yellow. Real Ferrari colours. With a deep red interior. I mean, this is pristine, but you'd expect nothing left at a Concours event. Here we have some legendary Formula One cars. We've got a Mercedes W196R. We've got the 1956 Maserati 250F. Over here, we've got the 1970 March 701. And then we've got the legendary Tyrrell P34, also known as the six-wheeler, which I believe ended up being discontinued in 1978, driven by Jody Scheckter. Always cool to see. And then we've got an 80s Ferrari 639 F1. I mean, out of the bunch, it's probably one of the best looking ones, isn't it? And then we've got a slightly more modern Mercedes over this side from 2014. Even though it's only 10 years old, you can see how much they've aged. Not aged in a bad way, but how the modern ones look so different in comparison. But the livery on this is incredible. The Petronas colours with the silver. I don't know. I feel like the liveries from back here was much better than the model day ones. But yeah, what an incredible lineup. So we're going to have a little walk down this lineup. Incredible lineup of cars here. Starting off down the end with the 250 GT California Spider, followed by a Carrera 2.8 RSR, 1973. And then we've got this 280 GTO, which is only one of two in white, I believe. And yeah, I think I prefer it in red. Let me know what you think, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about in white. I suppose it is very 80s being in white, but I would want a red one, or maybe another colour. This side we got a F40 LM, which is one of 19. Really nice livery, really nice registration as well. And then we've got this insane Mercedes race car. This is the C11. I mean, what a beautiful race car that is. Followed by another beautiful race car, which is the 911 GT1, which is one of my favourites. This is the GT1 Evo from '97 in the beautiful Marlboro livery. Followed by another crazy race car, 1999 333 SP. This has an insane livery on it, obviously kind of the Italian flag. As we move further down, we've got a Singer. Seen a few Singers before. And then here, this is actually quite rare. Well, the 918 you don't actually see that much, but this particular one is in Mexico blue. So this one is actually one of four in this paint. So not many of them left the factory in this colour, but like I said, one of 918. So it's quite cool to see a unique one. I don't think I've ever seen one in this colour, which is always cool. Over here we have a LaFerrari Aperta, and then heading round this side, we've got the 935, which is one of the modern race cars, which is absolutely insane. I mean, the design of this is unreal. Look at the exhaust coming out the back, all the carbon fibre. Wow, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. We've got something rolling down here. Let's have a little look. What's down here? On an Alfa Romeo, that's the 33. Yeah, listen to that. Probably might be able to hear it through the mic. Also got a DB12 just here. And then what looks like a 996 GT3 race car. I don't know if that's been picked up on the mic. Heading down here, we've got a obviously SF90 XX in the matte red, and then we have a GT4 Rennsport, which is again a track only car. I'm sure it could be road converted. Nowadays, all these kind of race cars are getting road conversions. There's a lot of companies, obviously Lanzante being one of the main people that do it. Now this colour is stunning. I don't actually know the name of it, but this is, well, it's actually full carbon fibre. So this is dark red carbon fibre. You can kind of see it. It's kind of hard to pick out. And it has a blue interior. So, I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous specification. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, this lineup is unbelievable. And I think all of these are actually owned by one person. So, yeah, he's got good taste. Hope he drives them. But yeah, this is definitely one of the coolest lineups here, and it's crazy to think that one person owns it. Here we've got a 1940 Types 57 Atlantic in the black and yellow spec. Imagine a wafting around in this back in the 40s. I mean, it just screams money, doesn't it? Oh, he's opening it up. Let's have a little look. Look at the condition of that. Absolutely stunning.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Richard has said, we're just about to meet the first of our specialists.
Followed by Aston Martin 2 litre, 1949, so known as DB1.
Just behind the main stage where Richard and I are standing. So
and down here we've got a nice Lola T70. And then we have the absolutely gorgeous 275 GTB. Got to show some love to some of the pre-war bits. Got a 1924 Hispano Suiza. Sorry for the slight change in audio. I learned a little bit more about this car after the show. This is a 1926 Rolls-Royce Phantom, also known as the Phantom of Love. And to no one's surprise, it won the Best of Show. And this basically was owned by a person named Clarence Gask, who gifted it to his wife back in 1926. He was actual financial director of Woolworths. The company used to go down the road to and get CDs for. I remember them. They closed in 2009. But yeah, he bought this for his wife, and it cost £6,500 back when you could get a house for £500. Got a Bentley 8 litre, 1930. I don't know why, but I love these cars. They're huge. For old cars are normally small, but these pre-war cars, they're massive. They're huge. I don't even think they'd fit in, modern day parking spaces. Got a Packard 1108 12 convertible. Yeah. (1936) Delahaye. Bentley 3.5 litre from 1935. Over here we have one of the Holy Grail Maseratis, MC12. One of 50. They made 50, and they also made another 12 for racing purposes, which is one literally over here. I've got a Maserati MC12 GT1 in the Sara livery. Again, very rare. I believe one of 12. Like I said, I think this is one of the 12 racing cars, but yeah, it's not very often you get to see these two cars parked next to each other. Absolutely incredible. So that's kind of a wrap up for us at the Concours of Elegance, Hampton Court Palace 2025. It's been really good event today. Like I said, it's an absolutely stunning venue. If you've never been, you have to come here, get some tickets for next year. It's one of the good concours events that we have in the UK. But yeah, there's been some amazing cars. I hope you like what you saw. Let me know in the comments what you like the most of. And also just like to quickly shout out to the new subscribers that have been subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate the thumbs up, the comments and that. I try and make videos consistently, but there's only so many events and so many things we go to, but I really appreciate any new subscribers to the channel. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in to Dean's Talk, and I'll see you in the next video.